Hey everybody, it's me. I'm back. It's been a lot longer than I wanted it to be between videos, but I'm here and I'm back. And one of the things that's really been on my mind lately is what I can do to help encourage everybody out there that might be experiencing some of what I'm feeling now. The weather's starting to get colder. I absolutely hate running in the cold weather. Live in Pennsylvania, and not that it's extreme winters like some places get, but I just get really down in the winter, and I do not like running in the cold weather. So the thing that I wanted to encourage you is running isn't about pace. It's not about distance. It's not about a particular race that somebody did better than you at. Running is about getting out there, understanding yourself, being able to push past some of your limitations, having those really crappy runs, but sticking with it and getting out there for the next run. And oftentimes this time of year, I think it's even more difficult to get out there because it is cold, and that just honestly, for me, oftentimes makes running even worse. So I want to encourage you that if you're feeling that way, it's not just you, you're not alone, but use this time to help kind of understand those mental battles and those mental struggles and work through those inside. And so oftentimes, we may not feel like we can do it. We may not feel like we're actually runners, but what it is about you inside, finding out about yourself, finding where those struggle points are, and learning how to push past those, learning how to push through those barriers, and really knowing that if you're having a bad run today, that tomorrow could be a great run, and that not every run is going to be great or perfect, but everything that you do, without sounding cheesy and corny, but everything that you do will make you stronger. And so if you're struggling today, not really feeling like a real runner, remember, it's not about distance, it's not about time, it's not about a race that you've completed or not completed, whether you didn't start something you wanted to start, or you didn't finish something that you wanted to finish. It's about the next thing and just getting right back out there. I never thought I would be a runner. High school, I hated running. Never really wanted to run more than a mile at all. It wasn't until my senior year of college that I really started to get into running, and it was just because me and a couple other guys talked about signing up for a 10K, and we got out there and we trained together, and we ended up running a 10K, and I fell in love with it. And then a couple of years later, I signed up for my first half, and the half was absolutely miserable. It started off at like 85 degrees, hot, humid, nasty summer weather. I finished that race and I felt absolutely miserable. I had stomach issues, dehydration. I had no idea about nutrition or anything for running that long, especially in that heat. And I told myself that I would never run more than 10 miles again in my life. Having led into that half marathon, my longest run to date was only 9 miles. I had no business really running that. But I think that's what got me hooked, was where are my limits as a runner, and realizing that our bodies are stronger than we think they are, than we give them credit for. And really running is that mental battle that everybody struggles with. No matter if you are winning the New York Marathon or whether you're finishing last in a local 5K, it's all mental. Everybody struggles with that same thing. So everybody just approaches it from a different angle and a different level, but everybody struggles with those mental battles. So one of the things that I told myself after that half marathon is I will never run another race. I will never run anything more than 10 miles ever again in my life. And I made myself out to be a liar, because I absolutely love running now. I find myself, I've now done 3 ultra marathons, and I've got my mind set that within the next couple of years, I want to run my first 50 miler. And so when you're sitting there and you may be just getting started or thinking you're never going to be able to do this, you're wrong. And it's really that mental battle that you got to get over. You've got to figure out what it is you want to accomplish, and just know that if you put your mind to it, you can do it. Anybody can. And so just remember, it's not about speed, distance, the race that you ran, the race that you didn't run. It's about connecting with yourself. It's about learning to be mentally strong and mentally fit, not only physically fit. It's a mentality. It is a place where you get in your head that you realize that I'm a runner. It's not about distance. It's not about a race. It's not about a time. It's a mental state. And anybody can be a runner. And learning about not only connecting with yourself, but also connecting with the outdoors, finding some local trails, maybe even connecting with a local running community. And it was for the first couple of years that I ran, I always ran by myself. But in the last couple of years, I found a really great running group, a running community in my local area. And they've really been great too about helping me get faster. I'm running with a guy right now who's training for the Olympics, and he's pushed me way farther than I ever thought I'd be able to go, faster than I thought I'd been able to run. I want to encourage you today to get out there. If you are not part of a running community in your area, get on Facebook, get on Strava. There are running groups all over the place, and I'm sure you can find one in your local area. And get out there, get outside of your comfort zone, meet some new people, and you never know, you might meet some lifelong friends and some really great running community that might be able to push you past where you have been struggling. Get out there and run and enjoy the weather, even though it's getting cold.